Hello and welcome to another video. This week I'm in Manchester. Just flown in this morning. Had a horrendous morning of travel. Sometimes those short Ryanair flights can be the worst travel days. Definitely felt it, relatively stressful. So I'm out on the bike now in the afternoon clearing my head. So busy weekend coming up. I've got the National Madison and Omnium Champs in Derby starting tomorrow. Doing a skinsuit fitting with Scottish Cycling. And on Monday actually I'm meeting with British Cycling to talk about rider welfare, I guess. Yeah, I had a few thoughts that I kind of wanted to share with them from my experience of being an athlete on British Cycling, being a young athlete, dealing with the pressure, with the anxiety of performing, and how to cope with that. And then from my experience of being dropped. So yeah, they were happy to hear my thoughts. So that's really cool. So should be a good video. Enjoy, guys. With the Omnium and Madison Nationals this weekend, it's a nice opportunity to spend a bit of time in Manchester, see some old friends. So I'm just at Ollie Wood and Alice Barnes' house. I've not actually ridden this bike, so I might hop on the rollers today. Now just trying to sort out chain length for it. I don't know what Ollie Wood and Alice Barnes eat on a ride. This is their ride box. I particularly like the dairy milk caramel. Actually quite a nice day. And Ollie Wood is giving me his time trial bike to use for the day. First ride in Manchester in over 2 years. Reminiscing some old routes. So I haven't ridden track and I did a couple IPs, but I haven't ridden a bunch bike in 14 months. So I thought it'd be a nice chance to open the legs up, keep myself in the frame for Paris, I guess. Still motivated for the track, but I guess it's more of a hobby now. Like, the real motivation for me is trying to pursue a professional road career. It's where I hope, my skill set lies. There's not going to be too much freshening up for this racing. It's just more kind of trying to train through it really, and use the racing. It's a couple of days for the road season to sharpen up the legs really, like a bit of that intensity that's probably much needed. Now, it's snowing. I don't know if you can see it. Not a downpour, mind, but snow nonetheless. That last 10 minutes, absolutely froze to death. Colder than the last 3 weeks in Girona. And Girona was pretty bad weather. Classic Manchester.
Oh, this is testing the skills.
That's not bad. So someone just asked me actually how you manage the transition from road to track. And the short answer is I don't really, I just hope for the best. So I haven't ridden this bike before, nor have I ridden to track in a while. So I'm just hoping all the road training I'm doing and the one cadence session I did on my road bike helps me this weekend.
Up, up, up. Is that it?
Ow.
Is that all you got?
It's the morning of the National Madison Championships. So the race is at like 8 PM tonight. So basically pretty relaxed morning. The only thing that really matters now, or the only controllable factor, shall we say, now is carbohydrate intake basically. Because the track is so glycolytic that it's just carbs, carbs, carbs. So for a couple of days it's really fun. We can just basically, this is kind of my packed lunchbox. This is what I'll take. So I just spent the morning making a pretty simple pasta dish. So say lunch 1, lunch 2, and dinner tonight after the Madison. Basically just eat lots of sweets and sugar. Hope the gut can handle it. Derby Velodrome with the skinsuit fitting with the Imp Sport guys. Peter.
Hello.
And
Andy.
I thought it was Andy, but I didn't want to commit. And Jenny Hall. What's going on here? Can you talk us through any of it, or is it all top secret?
No, it's not top secret. So the suit's been available for a while, although this is the most recent version. We're just using generic sizes, finding the one that fits the closest, and then tweaking what we need to tweak to make it fit better.
Bit of fine tuning.
Yeah.
So mainly around the shoulders, I'm guessing.
There's a lot going on around the shoulders, which is quite easy to tidy up.
Yeah.
Simple changes like arm lamp, leg lamp for
Yeah.
piece of cake. But the most important area is the front, obviously.
Of course.
And there's a lot going on, so we'll
Mega.
sort that out.
Cheers, Andy.
Have a straight through.
How are you getting on, Jenny?
Apparently I'm a funny shape.
You're a funny shape. A good funny.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, just needs altering.
Nah, you look good, I reckon.
So Jenny, you were saying about Mark's position, were you?
You need some work.
Yeah.
So you've got your kit fitting next.
We've arrived at the National Madison Champs. And this is my partner for the night, Will Perrott. And you're the local boy, eh?
Yeah, this is home track. Everyone in this crowd is here for me.
So Will's my partner, but we haven't even done a sling together. I don't think we've ever met before today, have we, properly?
Well, we've raced each other probably like once or twice.
Yeah. So we're going to race the National Madison in an hour. We'll see how we go. The eagle-eyed of you will notice I'm not in a Blackspoke skinsuit. Because, well, we had to pick one or the other, and Will rides for a UCI track team, so I figured give him the option.
He did well, didn't he?
National Madison champ, my first one. I'll get this one. First time back on the track in a while. To be honest, I felt a bit rusty. The legs were good, felt like I definitely couldn't blow. But yeah, me and my partner, well, we took it out. A lot of the young guys, there was a lot of the new GB recruits. And this next crop coming through are really good. Don't know a lot of them because they're 18, 19 years old. So I've got to know a few of them today. But yeah, pretty happy with that. Good start to hopefully what will be a nice season. Just coming up for 8 in the morning. The qualifier's at 12. So just for breakfast I'll get out and spin the legs. To be honest, it's like the last thing I feel like I want to do. But I know it'll be good for me just to kind of try and spin away a bit of the fatigue from last night, open up the body, let the mind know that we're still racing bikes today. 2nd of April, it's 1 degree. Why is it so cold in Britain? Felt pretty terrible for the first 10-15 minutes, and then I actually felt alright. See what happens today in the Omnium. Back to a bit of breakfast. This is the reality of travelling on your own now, being a bit self-sufficient, just stopping off at the wee shop to get some reduced milk and some shreddies. I used to live off these when I was a kid. This box of cereal is 11 servings. I've done it in 2. So if you were wondering how much you need to eat when you're racing, it's a lot. This is Alistair Rutherford. So me and Alistair were roommates at the Glasgow Commonwealth Games. I don't know if that means that we're both really old.
I'm old, aren't I? I'm 40 now.
40, mate. So you still love riding bikes, though, eh?
Yeah. I think it's life passion, isn't it? Where you just do these things like, if you're not racing, you still ride a bike because that's what you do to stay fit, isn't it?
Yeah. You've ridden all your days, eh?
All days.
And your old man still rides?
Yeah, in the blood, innit? Gotta keep going. What else you gonna do? Sit at the boozer every night?
Well, do you not do both?
Drink a lot.
But yeah, Alistair's basically come this weekend. There's an open Omnium alongside the men's. Although he's good enough to ride the National Omnium.
I don't want to put these kids to shame, do I? Look at me, old man. If I come and beat them, I might shatter some dreams.
It's all hustle and bustle. Shout out Glenn for the Velo bike chain rings. Shout out Alistair Rutherford for the wheels. It's cool, eh? Do you like it?
Yeah.
Is it the coolest bike?
Yeah.
I think so too. With 2 events into the Omnium, you've got 2 bottles of champagne, mate.
Winning pedals, winning pedals.
I won the scratch race and came 2nd or 3rd in the tempo, so still a lot to play for. These young lads are pretty quick.
I'm sexy and I know it. Last race of the day, how are you feeling?
I feel pretty tired actually, but just hoping everyone feels the same.
80 laps?
Point 100.
100, wow.
Point race, so it's my jam.
Yeah.
I'm drawing same points as Will Tidball, he's a good rider. A lot of the guys are good, so...
No easy ones. Back in the game.
Oh, that was harder than it needed to be, that was brutal. You beat me, you bandit.
I got you, Mush, I got you.
Well done, mate.
Cheers, mate, thanks.
Well done, Will.
Cheers.
This is the Omnium podium. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and Archie's. So yeah, there you go. Success. successful day out. Long day out, eh? I ended up not winning by 1 point, which is the way it goes sometimes. To be honest, the young lads were flying. I just didn't quite have that speed to pit round them in the races, but it was good fun. It's good to hop back on the track and test the legs out.
Mark Stewart!
Just spending my final day in Manchester, meeting with British Cycling, talking about my experiences actually. They were keen to hear some reflections I had on my time in the programme, on them dropping me, on my experience of the New Zealand system and how those guys do things, because yeah, the culture they've created in New Zealand's been pretty cool. So yeah, some positive news about British Cycling. Cheers, brother. My final night in Manchester, I got Tom and Amy over for dinner. And Amy's dog. Tom's dog as well, I guess. Hey, girl.
See, that's solid content, right?
Oh, lovely little gadget, Ollie.
Yeah, it's really good. Just watch the lens, like we've got steam up.
Do you like spag bol?
Big fan.
Ollie, your garlic bread is looking divine, mate.
Cheers, mate.
I reckon you've nailed it. Welcome back to Manchester.
Protecting your ass crack.
Nice. Classic Manchester. Just a bit, get in. Not even said hello to you on the vlog yet, mate. Fred, right? My pal.
Looking like a lean me, yeah.
Cheers, mate. Fred, right, mate. Back from Flanders. 7th. Out in the rain with the team. I rate the bike, I rate the Master Blaster. What you got in your saddlebag?
Oh, everything. You got a rain cape.
You got a rain cape in there?
Yeah. Spare one.
That now makes sense. Nice winter outfit for April. It's warm, mate. Lovely. Yeah. This actually makes the ride in here look nice.
Thanks for watching Mark's weekend in Manchester in the Track Nationals. We thoroughly enjoyed having him back, but we are sick of him, so get back to Drury now.
Come on, Mark. Come on, Mark.
Come on, Mark, you've got this.
Remember to like and subscribe, guys.
Come on, Mark.
Like and subscribe down here. Hi, Kay, Tamfield, you know.
It feels like a privilege to be on
The Mark Stewart's vlog.
There you go. Cheers, team. Like and subscribe.